mama the only sensible one.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I forgot to do an intro, so let's just jump right into the video, okay? All right, let's get it.
I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I'm in the shade Y463. I think I'm Y445 usually, but I went with this shade this past time. It's a bit more neutral. But anyway, it's a fun day. Today is game day. So ESPN Game Day came to Memphis, which is super, super cool. You guys are into sports, you probably know what game day is, but if you're not, ESPN Game Day it's a college football thing. Each weekend during the NCAA football season, ESPN will go to the top game for the Saturday. And because we've been having a good season, they came here today. And yesterday, they were downtown yesterday. So I just watched the whole game day, me and my parents, and it was so cool to see Memphis on TV for the game. And we're actually going to the game. So that's what I'm getting ready for, even though it's like 11 a.m. Well, actually it's 12, almost 12. And I'm getting ready, and I thought it would be fun to film. So for primer, I did use the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer, and that's pretty much, I feel like my skin is gray looking, but I'll be able to fix it like with bronzer and stuff, but it looks great to me. Anyway, I used that primer, which is so nice. It helps to smooth out the skin. I need to warm up my face. I feel like I look so great. I'm gonna do cream contour today. So I just got this product in the mail. It's from Physicians Formula, and it's their sculpting bronzer, and it's actually in their organic collection. Let's see if it shows up on me. It appears that it should. It's in, I don't think there's a shade. I think they just have one. Oh, it's in the shade Mocha. I don't actually know if there's just one. I just said that. Oh, that looks like a really good shade for contouring. Kind of wanted warmth though, and I feel like this is just going to cool me down. I'm gonna add powder bronzer too. So anyway, I'm going to be doing face paint too on me and my mom. I don't know if my mom wants to be on camera. She might. So if she does, I'll film both of us. Like, I'm gonna do mine first and then I do hers. And I might try to convince my dad to let me put like 2 black marks underneath his eyes, but he's not here yet. Well, he's not here right now. He left to play golf. So I'm gonna try to see if I can convince him, but I probably won't be able to convince him. It just depends on what kind of mood he's in. On if he wants to let me play on his face. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm thinking I'm going to do, we're the tigers, so I want to do paw prints. My mom wants paw prints on her. She wants 3 paw prints, black, white, and blue, but I don't think I have blue paint. I might, but I don't think I do. Oh, you know what? I still have that Wet n Wild stuff from Halloween that they sent, so maybe I do have blue. But yeah, and then for me, I don't know. I feel like I want to do like go tigers. Or tigers, I don't know if I said that. Yeah, I did say that. So I think I want to do that for me, and then she has paw prints. But that might be hard is what I'm thinking, because I want it to look right when you look at me. So I don't know if I should do it in a mirror. You know how like sometimes things are off when you do it in a mirror? I gotta figure out if I can do that. So I'm just doing regular makeup right now. I am so gray. Like, what is happening? I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, even though this is not going well. I'm using the Velour Mercier setting powder. If I forget to mention a product name, everything will already be in the description box, so you guys can check that out. I'm so not happy with my base right now. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but I am gray.
I'm thinking about 901 on one cheek and a paw on the other.
Okay guys, she has switched up what she wants. Okay, so now I'm going to use like a bronzer to go on top of that cream bronzer contour situation that I used to try to warm up my skin. I should have just done my normal routine instead of trying to try new stuff. That's what happens. Okay, I'm going to spray my face with the Cogendo Herbal Spa Mist and let that dry. Hopefully that sets in the foundation, makes it look better and not as like gray. This spray actually is my Fix-All spray. I love this spray. I'm actually almost out of it. All right, we look super bronzed, but I don't look gray anymore. I'm telling you, that's like my Fix-All spray. So now I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup so it can, the bronziness can balance out. So I'm gonna do my brows off camera because this is so long. So when I come back, they will be done. So I finished my brows off camera and I also primed my eyelids. So what I'm going for today is I'm going to do white on the lid and then bluish in the outer corner, and hopefully it goes well. So I'm going to start with a transition color, and I'm going to use the Buxom Boss Babe Betty palette, and I'm going to use the shade Invite Only, which is the shade right here. It's a very similar shade to the shades that I use transition color wise. Typically I'll look very similar. I just use like a lighter brown shade, and I'm just gonna sweep this in the upper crease area. And the point of this is so everything can blend a lot easier, and it's so very important when you're doing a colorful eye look because it just makes it a whole lot easier for it to look wearable. Because like when you go like directly in with a blue eyeshadow, which will be my next shadow, but if I would have went in with that first, it would have took a lot longer for me to feel like, okay, that looks right, like the blue, okay, the blue looks right. But with a transition color being first, it helps like the blue to look a lot more wearable, and it helps it to look very close to how I want it to look very quickly. I hope that makes sense because I feel like I was saying a lot of words just then, but it's just very important for a transition color to go first. Now I'm looking for a small, like a dome, more dense blending brush, and I'm gonna use this because I want to place the blue down in the area that I want it, and I don't want it to go like fluff all over the place. If I use a fluffy blending brush, it would do that, which I'm gonna use in a second, but I want to start by placing the shadow first. So I'm going to use the Juvia's Place Warrior 3 palette. I'm gonna go in with this blue right here. Now this is not the Memphis blue, but I'm going to have to use this shade because if I went straight in with a Memphis blue, it would look black very quickly. Now, of course, if your team is not blue, then you would use a different color. I'm kind of just placing this in the outer V area and then slightly working it into the crease. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with the transition color, and I'm just going to lightly blend the edges. So I'm going to go in with the shade Unapologetic, which is a dark brown. You can use a black if you want, but dark brown is more forgiving. So as these two shades mix together, it starts to look more and more like that Memphis blue. Then just to finish off the blend, I'm gonna go back in with the transition color onto the white. So you can use this cream shade in the palette or a cream shade in general, but I am going to use a third palette. I try not to do that, like using multiple palettes in one makeup look, but it's more so about the colors than it is the palettes for this kind of look. So I'm going to use this palette from Wet n Wild. It's their Wizards in Training palette, and it has a really good white in it. So I'm gonna try this out, and this is going to be my lid shade. Because I have a bit of a hooded lid, I always like to take my lid shades up into the crease a little bit because it makes it to where you can see it when I look directly at you. Now I can see the blue in the look, but I wanna make sure that you do not mistake this for green. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I know it's a shimmer blue, but it's like pretty perfect on the Memphis blue. So I'm gonna take a bit of that and dab that right on top. And it's gonna be fun too because it gives like a little bit of a shimmery look. Okay, so for eyeliner, I'm going to use the Neutrogena Smoky Kohl eyeliner in the shade Deep Navy. Apply it in the waterline and like a touch on the lower lash line as well. And then I'm gonna take the dark brown that I used and kind of smoke out that blue. It's getting more and more like game day. Wow. So for lashes, we're gonna go bold. I'm going to use the Can't Be Tamed lashes from Velour lashes. And while that is doing its thing, trying to get tacky a little bit, I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. I'm going to use the Thrive Causemetics blush. It's in the shade Angelina. I don't think I was filming. But I just applied one lash and I applied some blush. I messed up again and got lash glue on the white eyeshadow. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can go back on top of the white with the white eyeshadow to see if I can cover up the black lash glue like I did yesterday. But I'm gonna wait till it dries a little bit. I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Fake Out Mascara. It's in their organic wear line. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if I can cover this. Did it work? I think it did. I'm gonna use this Flower Beauty highlight. It's literally right here from yesterday. I'm gonna use the center gold shade. Lips, so I'm gonna line my lips. I'm just gonna do a nude lip. So I'm going to line them with MAC Chestnut. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in the shade Uncuffed. So I don't think I'm gonna wear this because I look like so pudgy. Let me just stand up so you guys can see. Like it's not fitting right. Like this sweater that I have on underneath it is too bulky. Memphis, they have these multi-sticks in here with the Wet n Wild stuff, which is super duper convenient. They have the blue and whites, which is perfect. I'm sure they even have a black too somewhere. I thought I was gonna have to use paint, but I shouldn't have to. Okay, so I legit want to write tigers, but I'm really scared. Like what if what if it's like not right? Okay, let me see. Does it look like tigers?
It's backwards. It's neat.
It's neatly backwards. All right, so that was a fail. I knew I was gonna do that. I knew it. I told y'all before I did that, I knew I was gonna do that wrong. Okay, now that I know. Gee. Oh, I messed that up. I'm so nervous. Oh, I mean, I would like it to be smaller, but I ain't doing that up again. Okay, now I gotta put go up here. Should I do it in white? Yeah, let's do it in white. That was much easier because I had the G down here as a template of which way to go. I did not think that was gonna be that hard, but I was nervous. I'm kind of sweating. Over here, I'm gonna do the paw. All right, guys, so this is the Daddy, fix your face. Daddy, look right. Okay, so anyway, ignore him. But this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure that you subscribe down below, thumbs up this video, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Daddy, at least wave. Wave. My mama's the only sensible one. Okay, bye guys.
Let's go. Memphis 40. SMU 24.